Greetings, friends and neighbors and relatives on the YouTube and the internet in general. This is your old pal, Lord Dixie, aka Dixie Lord, aka Lord Dickwad, aka just Helen Almerson, just a tired old man under isolation. And I know I'm a little off center and I cannot get my tripod to stay completely adjusted, so you have to forgive me. Right now I'm doing this straight off my phone. I've been lazy. I don't have any real good video software, which I'm going to have to get. I'm going to try to get this week. So if I can keep doing this so I can add on some cool graphics and music and actually cut the crap out that I don't need. Right now, this is going straight onto my lovely phone, and from the phone onto the lovely internet and onto the lovely YouTube, and so forth and so on. As you can notice, I'm wearing a different shirt, because what fat guy on the internet would wear the same shirt over and over again? My Treos Taco shirt I just washed today, but I've been in isolation and I just threw on my dirty, actually it's not dirty, it's not straight out of the wash though, but my Hard Rock Cafe Athens, I went to Athens, Greece last year, which some of you who follow me on Facebook and my personal friends know. I went to Greece. I picked this up at Greece. I didn't buy it on the internet, though you can do that. I like to actually go to the Hard Rock Cafe. But anyway, so I am still not under quarantine because I'm going to work, but I'm isolating just because it's a safe thing to do. But I had to go to town today. I had to go do my laundry, and I had a pre-order at GameStop. So I went by, went to GameStop with my mask on, and they had their mask on, and I picked up my Marvel Legends pre-order for the Black Widow wave of Marvel Legends. Now, I'm a huge action figure fan. I've been all my life since I was a little kid, with the old Star Wars from, was it Kenner, I believe, that started out with the Star Wars franchise. I love the Star Wars action figures. I grew up and I collected off and on during my adult years when I was too old to be buying toys. I bought less, but I still bought them every now and then. And I'm getting into the Marvel Legends. But anyway, I went out today and I picked up the Marvel Legends. And I'm going to mention this as an unboxing video, but actually my figures were in a box and they took them out of the box and put them in a GameStop bag. And I really was not even thinking about videoing, or I might have said, hey, can you just leave in the box? That way I could do an unboxing video. But I didn't think of that. So they're in a sack. So I'm actually going to be doing an unsacking or an unbagging video, but I have not opened the bag. I've not even looked in the bag. Of course, it's been publicized what characters are in, so I kind of know, it's a Black Widow wave, so obviously the Black Widow is going to be there. I know there's a Winter Soldier action figure. I saw one at Walgreens the other day. Walgreens apparently got theirs before I got mine. But hey, I got the whole set. I don't have to hunt for them. So I know some of the figures. I know the Build-A-Figure is, I believe, the Crimson Dynamo. So I do know a little bit about it, but I don't know a whole lot about it, other than, of course, it's a Black Widow. And I've seen the Black Widow mold, but I'm not sure if they used a ScarJo or if it's more of a comics mold for the Black Widow. But anyway, we're going to take them out of the bag. I'm going to hold them up to the camera, so hopefully you can see them and they'll be in focus of some sorts. So let's just reach into the bag without looking, and that one's standing up, so I'm going to pass it because I may have seen it a while ago. And what do we have here? We have Marvel's Spymaster. Now, I don't know Spymaster, and yeah, I've been honest about it. I read Marvel comics a lot as a kid, and I stopped around the late 90s, 2000s, and I haven't got back into the comics other than I'm reading The Incredible Hulk and Savage Avengers. Other than that, I'm not really, haven't been in Marvel comics in a while. So Spymaster, I'm not that familiar with him. So let's read what it says on the back here. See him? Can you see him good? Is he in focus? Looks like he has a leg. Okay. But I'll read the back. Marvel Spymaster, an undercover operative skilled in sabotage. Spymaster possesses superb fighting capabilities. Agent, oh, that's in French, so I'm not going to try you with my fucking French tonight. And pardon my French, wasn't talking French. But that's the old Spymaster here. And it's a nice figure. It's a, pardon my sniffles. He's a comic character. I don't think he's going to appear in the movie. Maybe as a minor role, because Marvel and MCU, they do love to stick their background characters who guys who are probably never going to lead a movie. They like to stick them in places. And there is a leg on Crimson Dynamo. There's a picture of the Crimson Dynamo on the back and the other characters who are in the wave. But let's not look at that. Let's not tarry. Let's deep into the bag. I'm reaching way into the bottom, and I'm pulling out a mystery figure. And this is Yelena Belova. That sounds almost like a James Bond name. Yelena Belova. You see, it's and if I had really done my homework, I could tell you who she is being played by in the movie, and I would have to take a guess. And she is in the film. She is, I believe, without looking back, supposedly Natasha's sister. A product of the Red Room's ruthless training program. Yelena Belova is a fiery assassin. And she is. It's a very well-made, well-cut figure. Looks like it's got the Crimson Dynamo body part. And it's part Yelena Belova part 2. Part 2, yep, that's like the shoulders and body. And you see on the back, and oops, spoiler, I've given away the rest of the characters, but it's a don't kid. So let's put that down here. Let's reach in and see what else we have. And if you know nothing about the wave, this is a great for you. Oh, now this is a really effing cool figure. I said effing, I didn't curse. The Winter Soldier. Yeah, the Winter Soldier first appeared in the MCU in Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Was that the name? That was the name of the movie. Yeah, I'm lost it. The Winter Soldier, of course, was Cap's ex-partner, Bucky. His kid sidekick, the Robin to Cap's Batman, if you will, who died. And if you're going to go into the Marvel story, I remember this part of Marvel. Bucky was Cap's sidekick during the war. Bucky died, so we think, but he was actually rescued by the Russians in the same way Cap was rescued by the Americans, and the Russians trained him to be an assassin, named him the Winter Soldier, I guess because they found him in ice, and my box is bent, but that's okay. Winter Soldier is a fierce combatant and an asset in battle, no matter which team he fights for. Which I don't know if Bucky is going to appear in the Black Widow movie or not. I have not checked the IMDb on that. I definitely would not mind seeing Bucky in the movie. I would not mind seeing the Winter Soldier played by Sebastian Stan in the movie. The Winter Soldier was one of the really great parts of the Captain America Civil War and the Avengers final 2 movies. And I bought my tripod. If I knock my camera over, oh shit, I'll have to destroy this whole tape and start over. You see my dirty room. And here we have herself, the Black Widow, who looks nothing like the picture of the Black Widow on the back. Her hair is a lot browner. They didn't get the red as good. And let's let you look at her. There she is, the Black Widow. Now, I think that is a ScarJo. It's more ScarJo, more Scarlett Johansson than it looks more like Scarlett than it looks like the regular comic character of the Black Widow, Natasha Romanoff. Natasha Romanoff reunites with a group of spies from her past to stop a lethal force. It's great Black Widow artwork on the back. And her hair's a little browner here. Like I said, I think they're going more the ScarJo look than the comic look, but it's a very nice cut figure. I have the ScarJo Black Widow from, I believe, Infinity War. Her hair's done a little different. It's a little more definitively ScarJo, in my opinion. Alright, and the next one out is Reg Guardian. That's my Russian accent for right now. The Reg Guardian, played by David Harbour in the film, David Harbour, bless his soul, he just wants to take every heroic action figure there is now. I mean, he's Hellboy. Not a very good Hellboy, but he was still Hellboy, and now he's Reg Guardian. He's got to get that MCU money. I think the artwork on the back looks more like David Harbour, check that out, than the actual figure. The figure kind of looks like Steve Rogers almost. It's like they simply kind of repaint it, slightly redid the Steve Rogers Captain America bearded look. Like, hey, let's just make him Cap, save some money. One more figure in the box and a receipt, which I'm not going to show you because GameStop. Crossbones. Crossbones. Which I did not get my Taskmaster figure, which I'm pretty sure I put in a pre-rec for and I didn't get. That's why these were a little cheaper than I actually expected. Still, let's talk about that later. This is Crossbones. Marvel's Crossbones. Crossbones makes it his mission to take two. Crossbones makes it his mission to take out Captain America, no matter the loss of life at stake. And we saw Crossbones was he in Civil War? He was in, he's been in a couple of MCU movies. I don't know if he's going to be in the Black Widow movie or not. But anyway, those are the 6 characters I got, and I was supposed to get a Taskmaster figure, and I did not. So I'm going to look on my receipt after I turn this off and make sure I didn't pay for the Taskmaster. I don't think I did, because that's about the right price for 6. But I'm going to make sure I'm not supposed to get a Taskmaster. Maybe it just didn't come in. I think I've seen the Taskmaster at a Walgreens. I know I saw Crossbones and Winter Soldier. I didn't see a Taskmaster. But if I get a Taskmaster, maybe I'll do an update. At some point, I'm going to do a collection of all my Marvel Legends. I've got a pretty fucking big stack of them with nowhere to put them. And I also may do a construction video. I tried to do a construction video once, and I totally foobarred the entire thing up. But I may try it again with Crimson Dynamo. It was on my old phone, which was hell. And I may just do it here, and I'll take these, and maybe I'll drop the camera down and do some video. But I really need some video software so that I can cut and splice. So you don't see me cursing and scratching my balls and all the other stuff I do when I'm trying to build one. But anyway, that's what I got today, and I'm going to go away. I'm supposed to be getting some DVDs in this week. I'm supposed to have some DVDs in Wednesday. I will probably do a video of them on Thursday because I've got something else I'm planning on doing Wednesday evening, hopefully. So, I'm going to try to get this video up as soon as I can. More videos later in the week, and that's all. Bye.